Alright everybody, while I was editing this video, which is going to be two parts by the way, the first part is going to be me talking about everything, all my makeup and stuff, how I got it into my life. The second part is going to be me doing my makeup, actually living my life, you'll see that, vlog stylish. And then I just wanted to apologize for the shitty filming quality because right now I'm filming on my iPhone XS Max. Come at me, sister. And then, yeah, this is my intro and my life as a secret homosexual. Enjoy. Okay, while I'm sat down, I just wanted to show y'all my eyeshadow palette and some of my products before we dive right in to this. Ooh. I was just testing an eye look. Not cute. Hated it. But basically, I smuggled my makeup through this bag. This cute, busted up bag. So I'm open. Pour out the products. It's not really a lot, but enough. Okay. There's stuff inside too. Got a crayon bitch full. Oof, okay. So inside all this bag has to fit all of these products that I'm about to show you. Well, maybe not one product, but ooh. Okay, so first of all, foundation. I have two different kinds, very different shades. One's an L4, one's an L2. I am L2. The first couple days I started wearing makeup, I thought I was an L4. Let me just show you what an L4 looks like. I thought that was my skin tone. I was totally mistaken, and it made me look so much more tan than I actually am. This is my real skin tone. There's really a difference. Oof. But yeah. There's foundation. Both of these. This is starting in my hand, just like a crab. Make a break real quick. But before all my foundation goes on, look at that. Just a big clump of foundation. We have our primer spray / primer. This acts as a setting spray too, as long as a priming spray, and only $10 at Walmart, I think it was. Then I've got my CoverGirl True Blend press powder for the foundation, with our NYX HD concealer. That's what the fuck it's called. I had blank mode there. And then for my brows, bitch, you know we got that Maybelline brow Total Temptation. Yeah, that's Hunty. That's got on the other end a little brow thingy. Even though I have one of those as a separate brush thing, but I got this brush because it has that flat tip, small, so you can easily go in with your concealer and correct any mistakes. Brows. All of this has to fit into this bag, by the way, including all the brushes, which I'll show you in a second. We've got our beauty blender, of course. She needs to be re-dampened. And then for contour, I have the NYX Cheek Contour Palette. Love the packaging. Packaging is everything. A lot of my products don't have mirrors. That's why I'm just realizing right now. Except for my CoverGirl does have a mirror. Jesus. And then NYX Duo Illuminating Powder, our highlighter. Oof, yes, Hunty. This is in shade Twilight Tint. And then, last but not least, our eyeshadow palette. Hard Candy. Very colorful, not subtle. It does have a little mirror section at the top. And comes with 2 brushes of its own. Which are... they're not the best quality brushes. This palette was only $10 at Walmart. So snatch her up. There's a lot of good pigments. All the shade names because I couldn't fit them onto here. And then brushes. So, my highlighting brush is this one. I just go ham with the highlight with this brush. No small brushes needed for highlight. We love a good highlight. And then, for my contour / anything else full face, I have just this big brush. All of these are e.l.f. brushes, by the way. This brush is the blush brush. Use it for highlight, Fight Me, and then the other one I use for full face is a foundation brush. So I use this for contour and wiping off my bake. Did I show off the bake? Well, I have this, I don't think I did, Hard Candy Translucent Powder. Baking powder. Hard Candy. A lot of my products just consist of Hard Candy, one Maybelline product, and a lot of NYX products, and e.l.f. brushes. And then I got all of my eye brushes in a set for $10, like 5 brushes for $10. So all of these ones are flat tips, and I have a problem with that. I don't understand why you would put so many flat tips in an eye brush kit. Like, it was an eye brush set. I would just never reach for a flat brush. Like, this is an eyeliner brush. I can understand that much, but the small angled brush, sis, what are you here for? Like, I don't understand that. This one is a duo. Comes with the little spoolie. And this one is the one I'd use for my brow concealer because it's a brow brush. Let's be honest here. And then for the eyes, we have these 2 cute little brushes. One that is a complete dome round tip that calls itself Contour Brush. This was in the eye kit. And then this tapered brush. It's kind of bent backwards because I think it spent too much time in my bag. But it is called the blending brush. e.l.f. blending brush. So yeah, that's all of my products have to fit in my bag. Except for my makeup wipes. Like, my boys would take up my entire bag. These just go into my backpack and seal away at the bottom. And yeah, let's shove everything in. So first, I lay down my foundations. Ironic, yes. Then I put in my powders, boxes. Sorry, I don't have a better angle at which you could see this. Well, yes. Yikes, okay. So this is all the products shoved into this little space so far. And then I just lay everything flat so we can get the most space. these ones are the tricky ones. I lay it where the highlighting powder was, or is, at like diagonal, so they still remain flat. Or I just push them off to the side, which is what I'm going to do right now, because I don't want to go in like that. The Beauty Blender, I'm going to, it's small, it can fit anywhere. So I just push it off to the side. My translucent setting powder, I put onto the highlighter. And then our hydrating mist by Hard Candy, I just lay off to the side along with our hydrating primer. Now this hydrating primer really scares me because the lid doesn't close. It never has, ever since I bought it. And it's open, like you can squeeze out product right now. And the lid doesn't close. So if this ever gets sister squished, she's going to squirt out product. So I'm going to leave that on my bag right now. Now the big challenge here is the eyeshadow palette, because it's so fucking big. So we have to just squeeze it in there a little bit and pray to gods. And that's our pack bag. Let me get you guys closer. So you can see we've got all of our handy dandy product in here. Full to the brim. Thanks. Okay. Seal this up. And now all my brushes go off into this side pouch. So these ones I point opposite for each other because I don't want any pigment from this brush going onto this brush. And vice versa, I don't want any highlighter going onto my full face brush. That would not be a good look. And then eyeshadows are glittery, so I point them towards the highlighter brush because I really don't care if highlighter gets on the eyeshadow brushes because the eyeshadow pigments are really glittery too. So, and then the flat tips, I'll just point them with the face brushes because when I'm putting concealer on the bottom of my brow, I don't want concealer and highlighter mix. I wouldn't want to do highlighter by myself. That's where I could see myself using, what was the one that was useless to me? The small angled brush. I would use this for like a brow bone highlight or something like that. I still have no idea what I'd pick it up for, but there we go. That's all my brushes shoved in. You can kind of see them. This one facing away, this one facing this way, all the angled brushes facing that way, and all the eyeshadow brushes facing this way. Very complex. I am, thank you. The life of a secret gay. Oof. So I'm going to show you guys my method of throwing things away because I have to think about disposing things, because if my parents saw these in the trash, they'd be like, what the fuck? So it's taking a little venture. So the only time that I throw away stuff in the trash, the main trash, is when it's full like this, and I'll have to take it out anyway, so my parents are not home right now, so that's the only time that I would be throwing stuff away in the main trash. So now, products, how did I even get them? How did I even get them into the house? Well, oof girl, let's open up a Mountain Dew Kickstarter, because this is gonna be quite the story. Okay, so my way of getting products is very complex and secretive, obviously. I'm a secret gay. How can you be a secret gay when your parents know you're buying makeup products? Like, can't relate. But how I got my eyeshadow palette and my setting powders and these that were the newest addition to my makeup collection was I had my bag of regular clothes in my car because I do work. I work for my money. Hello. Working queen. I'm gonna grab my bag. I have my bag of work clothes that I left in the car. by accident, not like planned or anything. I pushed my clothes to the back. It's still like that. You can still see, kind of. So I just deeply pressed my clothes into the bag and fit all the makeup products into here, the new makeup products. Sealed this up, walked into the house with the rest of my shopping bags because I was shopping for my parents too. With a friend. Sorry I didn't get a vlog moment or anything yesterday, but oh well. So the things I bought yesterday were the spray, the primer, the translucent setting powder, the eyeshadow palette, because before I did not have one, the brush set, which okay, let me explain this. Makeup products are bulky, yes, they come in packages, big packages sometimes. So while I'm in my car, I will deassemble everything so it's ready to use, like you're going to use it, and then throw all the trash in the Walmart bag. And then I'll find like a Walmart trash can or a Safeway trash can, like wherever I'm going next, like a Target. I'll walk in with the bag, throw it away, and there you go, there's all the trash gone. And you don't have to throw it away at home. And then, yeah, I just shove all the products into my bag. The brush set was already out and ready for brushes, so I shoved those in this small little pouch right here, which is why that tapered brush was a little stayed bent. That's the only bad thing, is you can break things, but none of the other brushes seemed to hurt, so it's fine. And I did try not to press them too hardly into the bag because we're not looking in the business for breaking brushes here. Like, brushes are expensive. But anyways, that's how I sneak everything into the house. Then, it's a matter of doing my makeup in the car every morning before school. I do not wear makeup on the weekends or any other time. I don't even wear it to work because sometimes my parents come to my work. Anyways, yeah, I don't wear makeup to work at all. I wear it at school. That's it, because I know my parents aren't going to be visiting me at school or anything. So, simple, true tea, wear your makeup only at school. That's the best way not to get caught. Now, my backpack. She's a mess. But, for the demonstration purpose, we're going to show her. So my backpack has these main compartments. This top one completely fits the room with books because I am an AP student. Of course, I have to be an overachiever. And so AP textbooks, Algebra 2 textbooks, you can name it, they're in there. And then I have this middle section in my backpack that's not really filled with anything except for little accessories and a pencil bag and my T184 CE Plus calculator, because I'm that fancy, a planner, which I'm thinking of leaving out because I never use it anyways, and a book I'm reading in AP English right now, which is Huckleberry Finn. So I just take my makeup wipes and shove them down into the deep bottom of my bag. So every time I need to remove my makeup, which I do in my car, at the end of the day, you'll see that Monday when I'm at school, and I'll show you my full makeup routine. I shove everything on top of it. So if my parents were to open my bag, they'd be like, normal shit. Normal tea, sis. Then, our makeup bag, which has gotten very bigger. I used to be able to compact it down, but it's full to the brim. It's full to this shape now. I have this little pocket down here. This ruler I've been looking for forever, and I just love it. Love that. Anyways, I have this small pocket that I shove my beauty bag into and seal it again. Oh, scissors and stuff. Ew. I'm gonna take those out. It's school supplies. Who needed? Makeup is everything. No, I'm kidding. Oh, this is really... This is making me realize how dirty my backpack is. Ew. But yeah, that's basically how I conceal everything. I'm gonna put my makeup bag into here, and it barely fits. Struggles being a secret, you don't even know. It's a real goddamn struggle. There we go. Yeah. Now, does it make my backpack look a little weird and super full? No. Because I'm used to being super full and weighing 10 pounds. I swear to God, I'm going to have back problems when I'm older, but oh well, high school was like, fuck you. Eat shit, bitch. Oof. That's my life in a nutshell. That's my mornings and afternoons in a nutshell, just having to pull everything back out. Oh, and I need to set my setting spray somewhere else because I need to use that throughout the day, honey, yes. Make sure that makeup is all day lasting, not just half day lasting and then reapply. Not a good look. But yeah, that is my makeup products. How I concealed and got everything into my life in the first place. Except I didn't talk about purchasing. Purchasing makeup is expensive, sadly. And I purchase all my makeup in cash. So if my parents were to look at my card, which they do regularly, look at all my transactions on my card, they wouldn't see anything incriminating. Like, I didn't dare shop at Ulta because if I went to Ulta and bought something, it would show up Ulta. And my parents would be like, what the fuck? Ulta sells nothing but makeup and feminine products. Like, so yeah, I just usually buy my makeup and stuff at Walmart because it's the cheapest, sis. And then Target, I think I've bought makeup at Kohl's. Probably not Kohl's, but Target definitely, and Walmart. I think that's all the places that I've bought makeup from. Like, superstores, like, there's plenty of other things to buy, so why would they suspect it's makeup? But I still don't buy it with my card. I go there with a shopping list in mind, get the stuff, and then I take out cash. The most amount of cash I've had to take out in one transaction was $60, because makeup is super expensive, so you gotta spend money. Gotta get $60 out. I think the lowest amount I've ever taken out is a 20, because I buy my makeup in pulses. Like, one day I'll buy, actually 1 week I'll buy, like, when I was first starting, I just bought the foundation, the pressed powder, and the NYX concealer, the 2 brushes I have, because I couldn't do makeup without brushes, and then the highlighter. That's all I had when I first started. Then the next week, I bought all that stuff. Eyeshadow palette, the eyeshadow brushes, the setting spray, the primer, the translucent setting powder. Like, all of that is new. I just bought it, like, yesterday. And that was the $60 transaction. So, yeah, makeup, stop being so expensive, because it's hard to be secretive when you're so expensive. And, yeah. You just have to do things in steps. If you ever want to be a secret A. Or if you just don't want to come out to your parents and you just like makeup, like me. And I'll delve into that when I'm doing my makeup of why I haven't told my parents, because it would be so much easier to have been out to my parents and done my makeup. But I'll explain tomorrow why that is not really a possibility until I'm long gone out of the house. Sister shook. Get ready for that. Monday. Morning. I probably had to question that. Like, am I sure it's the morning? Yeah, it is. Okay, bye, sisters. James Charles, watch out. Sister coming.